So, I'm gonna be reading a Smurf story called True Colors, a Smurfy fanfic. If I have enough time to read the whole thing, because I know I won't have enough time, but I'll try to make a part 2 if I don't get to finish and try to find the part I got left on. But anyway, let's get started. 7 weeks. It would take 7 weeks for Vanity's perfect face to return to its former glory. So, if Vanity had followed the recipe like he was supposed to have done, he probably could have avoided the unfortunate events that followed. But how was a Smurf to know that a sense of elder root caused spark seeds to explode? He winced at the memory, gingerly touching his bandages. They felt sticky with the healing ointment Papa had applied, and the scent of the herbs was repugnant compared to his usual lavender cologne. They did at least soothe the intense burning sensation, so Vanity held his tongue about asking for something that smelled a little less offensive. Cheer up, Vanity. It could have been a lot worse. Papa reminded him. At least you still have a face to heal, I suppose. The other sighed forlornly. But what if something goes wrong? What if it heals all bumpy and scarred? Papa merely chuckled and patted the anxious Smurf's shoulder reassuringly. You're not the first Smurf to be burnt by potions, Vanity. The elder pointed to a patch on the back of his hand. When I was 120, I accidentally poured a vat of cleaning potion over this hand. Grandpa Smurf thought I might even lose it. But look, you can barely tell. Vanity marveled at the clean blue skin and felt a little relieved. All the same, 7 weeks in bandages is rather a long time. I wouldn't recommend you wear them for the whole 7 weeks. Heavens no, a bit of fresh air will do them a smurf of good. But then everyone will see, Vanity pouted. Then I'll have to see, and I'm not sure my mirrors can take that. Vanity! The village leader chuckled. If they could stand the sight of you as a wolfmonger, they'll not have any qualms with your bones, I'm sure. If you say so. Now get some rest, my little Smurf. Tomorrow I'll prepare another batch of ointment to speed up the healing. If you're lucky, we could even cut down 7 weeks to 5.5. Vanity tried to work out how much time he was saving, but he knew it was still much too long to wait to get his good looks back. It was an awkward mealtime that night because every Smurf was trying to avoid the elephant in the room as Vanity slid surreptitiously into a seat between Twaco and Fomo. Tonight, I have prepared soup a la Smurfberry. Greedy proclaimed cheerfully as he began dishing out large ladlefuls into the Smurf's bowls. I just hope you didn't bone it. Passive-aggressive sniffed loudly enough so that everyone could hear. Loud enough so Vanity could hear. A stale silence fell across the room as several of the villagers held their breath. Smurfette gasped, and glared at the speaker. Somewhere down the table, a spoon clanked against a bowl, and at least one Smurf coughed. Hefty and Handy, who were sat either side of the insulter, both gave him a clap round the back of the head for good measure. Vanity chose not to comment. With a shaking hand, he picked up his spoon and blew on the soup. Still, the table staled. He swallowed. Stales. It was growing uncomfortable, even though the Smurf that usually enjoyed all the eyes of the world on him. Well, are you going to eat yours or just watch me eat mine? He eventually snapped in a tone that would have rivaled grouchy on even the unhappiest of days. As if a switch had been flicked, the other villagers began to chatter and dine as though nothing had happened. Vanity sighed in relief and finished his soup as quickly as he could. In order to escape, he slipped quietly out of the back door and began a lonesome journey back to his own mushroom, leaving the sounds of laughing, chattering Smurfs behind him. He sighed as he headed up the dirt track, watching as his breath became visible in the cold night air. The cloud of vapor rose a few inches and then seemed to dissolve into the darkness. Turning, he saw the outlines of Smurfs at the dinner table, with a cozy golden glow still emanating from the windows. Laughter drifted from the mushroom and carried over the otherwise silent village. Vanity felt something slide down his cheek, and he wiped it away furiously, promising himself he wouldn't be that kind of loser. And that's it. I think I'm done. I'm gonna do a part 2 soon, but yeah, that's it. I'll try to find the part I got left on. So yeah, I'm done.